Question is, we have this page that we've maybe created from scratch, or maybe we even have a template, but we don't like the banner that's on there, or maybe we don't have a banner and we want to add a banner. So you don't have to be a whiz at Photoshop to add a banner or to add buttons. I'm going to use PowerPoint to make all of my banners and buttons. So I'm just going to open up PowerPoint. And I'm just going to do a blank presentation. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete that one. I'm just going to use this and resize it a little bit. And I'm going to say homework list. I'm going to change this font to something I think is going to be fun for my classroom page. Oh, that looks fun. And then I'm going to change the background. So shape fill. A lot of us know how to use PowerPoint, so it's just one of those easy things to use. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to center it in the middle. There we go. So we've got my homework list. Beautiful. And here comes the part. So I don't want to save the whole presentation. I only want to save just this image. So you can see that clicking off of it, the adjustment buttons aren't there. But if I click on it again, and so now I'm going to, while on there, I'm going to click Control or Command, depending if you're using a Mac or a PC. And then I'm going to do Save as Picture. So now this is going to save just this image. So I want to save it as a PNG file or a JPEG. And I'm going to just click where I want it. I'm going to call this homework banner. That's what I'm saving it as. You can see I'm saving it as my desktop. And I'm going to save it as a PNG. Yours might look slightly different if you're using a different type of computer. I'm going to go ahead and save it. So now I've got that saved as an image on my computer. Going back to my course, again, I'm going to go to Edit. And just like we would any other image, I'm going to delete this font because now I don't need it. Instead, I'm going to upload an image right here. So I'm going to go to Images, Upload a new image, choose File. You can see my homework banner is right there. I'm going to click it. I'm going to click Open. I'm going to upload it. Boom. Now, I can resize it like this, but if I want to know the dimensions of it, this little image right here, this embed image, if I click on that, you can see I can see the dimensions right here. I'm going to change it so that it's 800 and then it's naturally going to resize it. Update. I'm going to align it in the center and I'm going to click Save. So now I have a wonderful banner for my page where I didn't have one before. The same thing can happen with your buttons. So let's say I want to make a button now that will take me to a great reading website. So I'm going to resize this a little bit, shape format. Maybe I want to have it outlined in black, rounded, or square edges. Again, same thing. I'm going to click on it. And I'm either going to click Control or Command depending on the type of computer I'm going to use. Save as picture. I'm going to save this as a link button. Again, I want to save it as a PNG. Click Save. Now I want to turn this into a button. Images, upload a new image, find it. Maybe. There we go. Upload it. It's really huge though. So I want to make it smaller so I can just drag and resize it. Or again, if I go to this, if I click on it so it's highlighted, embed image, I can type in the size that I want it. You don't want any of the images on one single line to total a width that is larger or greater than 800, because then when you're on a mobile device, it's going to load pretty strangely. So now we click Save and we're going to come up with a preview of what it looks like. Now I have my banner, I have my button, but wait, I want to link this to something. So again, if I go to edit, click on it so that it's highlighted, I can link to a URL. So if I want to link to a URL, maybe I have a great website that I want to link to, insert link. So now it's linked. If I want to make sure that this loads in another page instead of clicking on it so that it loads in the same page, if I click either Command K or Control K, you can see I have my URL here. I want it to load into a new window. Click OK, click Save. So now, when I click on this, the little Mickey Mouse hand comes up. When I click, notice it loads in a new tab. That wasn't a correct URL, but if it were, it would load in a new tab up at the top instead of, if it were, again, Control K, none. You can see what that looks like. Instead of clicking on it, it would load in that same window, so I would have to use the back button. So you've got some choices there.